All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Oh, nice, Brody. Nice. Did some back testing last night. Think I finally understand daily biases. Yeah, nice. Good man. That's what we like to hear. Definitely. If you found any insightful information, definitely share it. Always remember with that daily bias, you don't have to get the day exactly right, but if you can see where the daily needs to tag, you can get very good trades. So that's amazing to hear, man. Honestly, I know it sounds silly, like why do we need to know the daily bias to intraday trade gold? But man, I promise you, if you can get your daily bias down, you're gonna have way easier trades. Good morning. Good morning. Nice. You are a C-bomb list to my pre-morning routine. Yeah, nice. It's really good. Did all you guys watch that video that I shared yesterday from Tom Dante? There's a part 2 as well. If you guys haven't watched it, it's very good. It's definitely worth a watch. But yeah, good morning, guys. Welcome back. We got where are we? All hail the Nigerian prince. Let's go. Let's have a look. What we got news? I think we got FOMC tonight. Oh, nice. Got my first $500 trade on my Lucid funded yesterday. Amazing, man. Amazing work. $500, amazing. All right, let's have a look. See what we got for the day ahead, guys. Let's have a look. Forex Factory. What do we have today? Is Wednesday, 29th of July. Yes, we have big news today. We got FOMC statements, and then we got the press conference half an hour after. So that's at 7 o'clock London time. For us here in Australia, that is going to be very damn early. It's going to be at 11 a.m. What? Really? Is that 11 a.m. Brisbane time? Nah, that's not right. 7 o'clock. That's not right. There's no way that's right. It's not 7. It's not. Why is it telling me that FOMC is at 11 a.m. Brisbane time? That's definitely not right. Let me go. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 a.m. or something stupid. There's no way it's at 11 a.m. So it's a. Let me see here. Let me just ask my mate ChatGPT. 7 p.m. London to Brisbane. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 a.m. or something. Yeah, so 4 a.m. I don't know what. That's weird. For some reason, my Forex Factory is saying that it's at 11 a.m. Brisbane time. That's definitely not right. It's at 7 p.m. London time, which is 4 a.m. Brisbane time. For some reason, my Forex Factory says it's 11 a.m. Brisbane time. That's definitely not right. So yeah, 4 a.m. Brisbane time, 7 a.m. London time. We got FOMC statements, and half an hour later, you got the press conference tomorrow. Yeah, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. The masterclass tomorrow will be at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So we got big news today, guys. Very big news. Let me just bring this across. Big news tomorrow. So we'll see what these markets get today. Gold had a pretty decent sell-off yesterday. I personally didn't really trade gold at all yesterday. I took an NQ trade instead. I shorted I think we shorted NQ, but Goldie I didn't really take anything. But gold ended up just having a pretty crazy sell-off, to be honest. I was surprised to see that gold didn't really grab any liquidity before this sell-off, which does make me think, FOMC could potentially send gold higher if I had to give a say. Wow, look at this on NQ. Holy shit. Look at NQ. Wow. Look at that for an absolute rip. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, look at that. NQ absolute ripping right back down at daily, weekly support. Wow, look at this. NQ 30-minute fake out. Tag lows, close bullish, just ripping. Look at this. Slept on NQ here. What an absolutely ridiculous move. That's crazy. Anyone catch that? What the fuck's going on there? It's absolutely insane. Let me just have a look here. Oh, what was this? This was, I mean, this was 2 hours ago. Oil jumps on a report that Iran launched ballistic missiles towards a U.S. base in Jordan. When was this? This was 2 hours ago. Let's have a look. Yeah, oil had a big gap there. Oil had a big gap and a squeeze. You got NQ ripping higher. Goldie doesn't really seem to care. Time to size down. Yeah, it's a pretty insane move. It's a very insane move. How much is NQ up for the day for these from these lows here? You have 380 points. What the hell? That's crazy. 380 points in an Asian session on NQ before we've even jumped on is insane. All right, let's break down Goldie here, guys. So obviously we had that strong bearish daily closure yesterday, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised to see if you see gold find some support. Maybe you come down and grab previous daily lows first. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Come down, grab lows, maybe find some support and start to get this run back higher. You can see yesterday there was not really much of a top wick, and we haven't seen that little top wick on gold on the daily time frame for quite some time. So with that being said, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see gold go higher today. Maybe not for Asia. Maybe Asia we could get some... look at NQ still ripping it, guys. Maybe we could get some shorts into the lows here on gold. But for me here on gold, there was a lot of untagged liquidity before this sell-off. Like I was going to say, you know, even if gold's going to sell off, you're very likely here come up, re-grab the highs, and then potentially sell off. But you can see you never really re-grab the highs. And you're also coming down in some major lows here. If you find some support down here, you know, we could be seeing gold come up for like a very big push. A very big push. Gold's at huge support. You also have, you know, you got a bit of a trend line coming down now here as well. So you may come up and break that. Wow, look at NQ is just absolutely ripping here, guys. Absolutely ripping. Very unlikely trade NQ here today. So we'll see if Goldie gives us some trades. Like I say, if we're gonna get the longs on gold, I wouldn't mind seeing come down, maybe hit previous day lows, and then see if we can get that breakout. Even for, you know, maybe just to come up and retest these areas could also be a pretty decent trade. Remember, on the higher time frame, gold is at major support. We're almost right back down at 4,000, which is a huge level with not much of a top wick on this weekly time frame. But daily bias wise, there's not really much here today on gold, especially with FOMC later on. So we kind of need to be very reactive in these ranges. Oh, nice. You're long on NQ from 800.25. From 800.25. Whoa, back down here? You're long on NQ from down here? Damn, that's a huge trade. Huge trade. That's I mean, it's like if you're still in, that's a 350 point move in an Asian session. That's absolutely insane. 350 points is insane. They're done for the week. Remember, guys, it's also the final trading week of July as well. If you've had a good July, be careful trading the last couple of days here of July. Don't ruin your month by taking stupid trades. You got FOMC later on. And I think you have big news for pretty much the rest of the week as well. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing there's potential shorts into lows on gold. But overall, I am keeping in mind that I would rather overall be a buyer on gold. I'm trying to see if we can get gold for some decent squeezes higher this week. Because you can see that weekly on gold has kind of opened. The weekly on gold has opened. You had this sort of massive gap. So the weekly's opened here. You've pushed up. And then you've come right back lower. Well, I was like, you know what? If gold's going to close bearish on this weekly time frame, well, you would typically maybe hold up bullish. Then FOMC ends up sending it much back lower. But the fact that gold's opened this week and is already coming lower makes me think that this could be a big bottom wick to see us come up for some big highs. Like back into 4,200 wouldn't be too surprising for gold. If we get a reason to see something like that. FOMC, like I say, will be the real big mover here. Look at NQ here. NQ is ripping. Look at this. It's kind of nice too. Like, You had a trend line coming down. You were already back at daily support. Daily didn't really close that bearish yesterday. You had nice wick rejection, So, I mean, you may see NQ come up into previous daily highs. It's a pretty ridiculous push, to be honest. I say pretty ridiculous push. It's an absolutely ridiculous push. Ridiculous push before you've even really had any sort of opens. Look at this. You're up, what, 450 points. Like, that's insane. 450 points. Like, man, I'm taking my money and I'm running. Took a super quick hourly flip on NQ. Nice. Yeah, this current hour, you may have flipped like, what, 30, 40 points? It's a pretty decent trade, to be honest. It's a very quick scalp, but it's a good scalp. Hey, guys. Hey, Sam. What up, man? How do you think August will be like for gold? I'm not too sure. August can be one of the quietest months of the year. We'll see. August is typically one of my most quiet months of the year. It's not to say we can't get trades, but it's just to say that it can be very, very quiet. So the expectations will be very low for August. We'll still trade as normal. But the expectations for August will be patience. Good quality trades. But saying that, though, to be fair, July can usually be a slower month as well. July's been extremely active. July's had crazy opportunities. Been like one of the most active months of the year for gold. Like, you just had insane moves in gold in July. Where do we start July? July, like around here. Look at this. Massive run up, massive run down, huge swings on gold. Absolutely massive. This huge run here, massive swing down. So, you know, we've been playing this huge range on gold from 4,000 all the way up into 4,200. It's like a, you know, 2,000 tick range. But yeah, August gonna be slow because it's when all the big dogs go on holiday. All the big dogs moving these markets are typically on holiday in August, so volatility can be low. But saying that, you know, when I was trading gold a couple of years ago in August, you know, the markets were quiet anyway, moving, you know, 20, 30 ticks. But I mean, even in quiet days, we're still seeing markets move like 100, 200, 300 ticks. So I'm still very confident there'll be plenty of good trades in August, but it just means my expectations will be patience. So ideally, I'm looking for longs on gold, but I wouldn't mind seeing these lows being grabbed. Let's see. Previous hourly here on gold had a little bit of a fake out. Look at this, just kind of closed bearish, closed straight back bullish. Didn't really grab any lows though. Haven't really grabbed anything. So if we grab some lows, break back to the upside, cool. I wouldn't mind looking for longs. Or could there be a short into the lows? Yeah, also possible. All sorts of custom timeframes on top specs. I don't know if I did know that. Where? Oh, you can probably just type in anything, right? Yeah, I think you should type in anything, yeah. I feel like I knew that. Maybe I didn't. I guess you can just type in 45, 42. I mean, I only really kind of use the same time frames personally, but yeah, it's good to know. Opinion on order flow? I don't really have any, to be honest, man. If it works for you, then it's good. If you make money from it, fantastic. It's just personally not something I use. It's just another tool. Everything's just a tool in these markets. Nothing is a secret. Like, you know, you're guaranteed to always make money because order flow says X, Y, Z. Every strategy loses, so it doesn't really matter. If it works for you, fantastic. It's all about how you perceive these markets. Same as, you know, a lot of people hate on ICT strategies. Personally, it's not something I use, but if it helps you to perceive the markets in a certain way that helps you make money, cool. Who gives a shit? Make money. Lots of different ways to make money in these markets. The thing is, with order flow, I think people think it's like some sort of thing like, oh, I can see orders, like I'm guaranteed to make money because blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, it's still gonna have losing trades. Look at this for a rip on NQ. Absolutely mooning. I'd have loved to have been in this NQ long here. Look at this trend line as well. Buying around here. Trend line coming down, like, you're primed to rip that. Absolutely primed to rip. Imagine how people would have been trying to short this here. trying to short, risking off the highs. Like, man, a lot of people would have been trying to short this and just ripped it. Absolutely ripped it. Yeah, is gold going to come for the daily lows? Let's see. Good morning, Aaron and community. Good morning, Tanya. Good to see you back. I'm eligible for a payout one of my funded accounts here, which is nice. NQ trade got it over the line yesterday, so let me take a payout today. Another one, not quite close. So now that one's ready for a payout. Cool, I'll focus on some other accounts. That's how you kind of, how I filter between the different accounts. If one account's ready for a payout, cool. Trade some of the other ones. Let that payout process and work on some other ones in the meantime. Yeah, waiting for day lows to get swept before trying to look for some longs. Yeah, I feel like it's a good idea. How many is it into the lows? I mean, it's an 80, 90, 100 tick range into the lows as well. And with how bearish gold was yesterday, there's nothing to say that we couldn't also just keep selling off. Thing is with gold right now is we kind of have it in a pretty huge range. Like this. It's kind of the big range that we're working with here. Major support down at that 4,000 region. Major resistance back at what, 4,200? And like 4,150 as well. So if we say maybe if we just adjust it like here. This is kind of what we're working with right now. Here's that range. We're kind of stuck in the middle of it. Yeah, a lot of buys at 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 has been a solid level for gold. But to be honest, I really thought this was probably going to be enough of a pullback here. Like this, I'm surprised we didn't just from here continue come up for a new high. The fact that we didn't create a new high here is kind of tough. But there, to me, there is a lot of reasons to see gold come for a next leg higher. Like a lot of reasons. Got these equal daily highs here. You got some resistance back up here at 4,200. So if we, if FOMC comes out bullish for gold, like man, we could see a big push. Getting the fibs out. I know, getting the fibs out. It's been a while since we got the fibs out. Oil, that's a solid breakout. I don't trade oil, but that's a nice breakout as well. Look at that. Clean trend line coming down. People trying to short it, ripping up into it. It's a nice trend line. But yeah, I hope we get some trades there, guys. Remember, like I say, it's FOMC day. NQ's already had the rip, so there's very little to watch on NQ. I don't want to see how gold's going to react around these daily lows. But it is very likely going to be a patience day again, guys. Might not be what we want to hear, but it's the reality. We've had great trades throughout July. If I don't get a trade here today, who cares? July's been a great month. A very, very, very good month. There's no need to ruin a good month by forcing trades on FOMC day. Had some big dips on stocks yesterday too. I did buy some stocks yesterday. I bought some Meta yesterday. Bought some Meta overnight. For me, anything on Meta below 600 to me is a swing, a good buy on Meta. So started to buy some more Meta. I think AMD had a pretty big drop. I don't own any AMD, but yeah, AMD with a big drop as well. Again though, back down at huge support. AMD something to watch. What's Nvidia up to? Nvidia, I mean, below 200 is not bad as well. I think Uber had a big sell-off too. Oh no, Uber getting a bit of a recovery, nice. What else was I watching? Netflix. Oh, nice. Netflix catching a bit of a bounce as well, nice. You guys buy I bought Netflix below 70s as well. Netflix have a nice bit of a push. Tesla, that's it. Sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Fucking Tesla. Tesla had a huge drop. I don't own any Tesla. I haven't bought any Tesla for a long time. But yeah, Tesla had a huge drop. Absolutely huge drop. Look at this for Tesla. I've never been a big fan of buying Tesla. But you got Tesla, what, down 24%. From the highs of last year, you got Tesla down 40%. 40%. which is huge. Sorry, I'm not interested in stocks. That's all good, man. The stream's not just for you. You're not the only one here, man. Should be interested in stocks. Sign up for gold? I don't care. Don't watch the stream then. Gold's not doing anything. I don't give a shit. What do you think about Amazon, Apple, and Tesla? Tesla, I don't touch. Amazon's probably good. I haven't looked at Amazon in a while. Let me see. Amazon. Nah, Amazon's not really of interest to me. It's kind of already had a big push up. Apple again. I don't really a fan of trading Apple very much. Well, I probably fucking should be. Look at this. That's insane. That's insane. This is the last time I was looking at Apple. Probably should be interested in Apple. Look at this. 67%. But am I interested in Apple now? Hell no. Let's have a look at Goldie. We're coming down for the lows. No. Not yet. We got time. Yeah, look at the fundamentals. Definitely, John. Yeah, always looking at the fundamentals, man. Very rarely. Like, technicals on stocks are just very, very basic. Super basic support and resistance. Very, very, very basic. Like, simple technicals on simple technicals on stocks. Very, very simple technicals. Yeah, it's all about the fundamentals, to be honest. But as long as it's good company buying at good levels, like, I'm happy to buy. No, not really, Chris. I've only ever really looked into US stocks, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could look at other stocks. I just like to buy gold, trying to get a little bit of breakout. I just like to stick to the main top stocks. Like, I don't really take riskier buys. Like, I don't know. I've never looked into ASX stocks. I know some people do trade them. I've never really looked into it, to be honest. Let's have a look. Goldie trying to get a bit of a breakout here. Let me see. When you pick the levels that you also come with news. I mean, yeah, and no. Like, I mean, I'm just buying at good levels anyway. And I'm just seeing how news comes out. But if it's a good stock at a good level, like, I'm just buying it because there's a good risk to reward there. I'm buying it. But there's a lot of better YouTubers that I watch for stocks that break it down way better than I do, to be honest. I watch a lot of stock YouTubers. Let's see, Google. Yeah, Google. Yeah, Google's a great level too. Yeah, same. That's how I watch Nick. Yeah, so good, man. The amount of value he puts out on YouTube is insane. Absolutely insane. Warren Buffett, yeah. If he posted YouTube videos, I would watch it. Yeah, Audi trying to flip bullish here on gold. You haven't really grabbed the daily lows. You're kind of coming back up into this annoying little area. Yeah, same, Nick. Yeah, same. I was buying AMD like last year because he was calling it out. It looks like a great trade. We'll check him out. Yeah, so he's a very, very, very good watch. Puts out videos all the time. There's a guy called Joseph Carlson too. He also does great videos. Really, really good videos. There's a lot of good ones. David Bird, yeah, I never heard of him. trades. Yeah, he's the best. ASX stock trader. Oh, nice, nice, cool, cool. Hello, I'm new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Made some good money. Nice, nice, nice. ASX trader. Nice, cool. Trying to see if gold's gonna see this flip, or you're gonna range a little bit. Yeah, are we allowed to look at NQ as well? Or are we not allowed? If you signed up just for gold, are we allowed to look at NQ, or is that not allowed as well? Or is that allowed? I don't know what the rules are here. It's my first day here. Let me see. Yeah, definitely, Sean. What's going on, man? You just do you get any trades yesterday, Sean? Look at this Goldie trying to break back higher. Oh, let's see if Goldie's gonna break out. You guys got 30-minute close in a couple minutes. I really wanted to see us grab the day lows before we squeeze up here. There's not really too much to watch on NQ. Yeah, I wish I was in that. Yeah, I wish I was in that too. It's an absolutely crazy push. Yeah, I wanted short into Friday's low, but no bottom wick after breakout. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy day yesterday. It's been a very crazy start to the week, to be honest, on gold. I haven't had any gold trades yet, to be honest. I haven't really seen anything of much interest on gold yet. See, my only concern buying gold here is we haven't grabbed the daily lows. Look at this. You had a huge bearish closure yesterday. You haven't grabbed the daily lows. And you're also right back into resistance. So if I had to give a say here, I wouldn't mind shorting it. Yeah, I wish I was in this. This is just a stupid push. Was it 10:30 a.m. too? Which is an odd time. Yeah, it's a weird time. 10:30 a.m. Well, it's not even like, what, halfway through Asia and London? Well, kind of not even London. You know T-Paul? I don't know, but I know of him. No London session stream. No, we don't do Londons here on YouTube, man. Just we do Londons inside Discord 3 times a week. Yeah, we'll be actually live today for the London session. What's my strategy boss? My strategy boss is liquidity and price action. If we break back lower here, I wouldn't mind shorting because you have some decent downside targets. So let's see. Oh, between London and New York, yep. Just a rage, yeah, because you've been having such crazy moves. Yeah, maybe an evening star on the 5, but let's see. Bit of an evening star on the 5. We got 30-minute close coming here in 5 minutes. You just holding support, holding resistance, closing a little bit doji. Let's see. Let's see. 30-minute close. 4 minutes here, guys. 4 minutes. I've not been trading gold. YouTubers for stocks. There's a lot. I like to watch Joseph Carlson too. He does some great videos. Haven't been trading gold. Been trading gold for 8 years, I guess. Properly, maybe say 6 years, consistently. Nah, I don't trade anything else. Just Goldie. Sometimes I'll trade NQ. I've traded NQ a few times this week actually. But no, mainly just gold. I would say like 90% of my trades are gold. Sometimes we'll trade NQ. Like this week I've traded NQ just because gold's been super weird this week. But 90% of my trades are gold. Yeah, it's tough. Gold's been a bit weird this week because I mean it's the final week of July. You had a huge gap on market open, which, you know, if we had a bottom wick on Monday, we would have had some huge buys. You got FOMC today as well, so yeah, majority of the time I'm just trading Goldie. Do I have Telegram? No, I don't have Telegram, man. No Telegram. So for stocks, Aaron, do you use the exact same strat? No, stocks is very different, man. Stocks is just like basic support and resistance. There's no price action or liquidity for stocks at all, man. No, it's just literally just basic support and resistance. Super basic. Super basic. Gold candles aren't what they used to be. Hard to trade. Nah, gold's beautiful. Gold's had great trades this year. This could be a bit of an even star here. Gold price action is the exact same it has been for the past as long as I've been trading it. It's just been moving bigger. But now gold to me has been amazing. This year gold's been absolutely incredible. It's probably one of my biggest years so far trading gold. We've had some crazy opportunities. Crazy opportunities. But again though, just because I say it's been nice to trade doesn't mean it's the same for everyone. You know, if you had a bit of a tough time reading gold but you've made money elsewhere, cool, that's fantastic. It doesn't really matter too much. But for me, I like the way gold's been moving. A bit of an even star shaping up here on gold. Kind of tagging previous highs, holding resistance. Previous hourly was bullish. Now you're just tagging the highs, holding resistance. You also have liquidity targets down below, so there may be a bit of a short on gold. Why don't you increase lot size instead of taking 50k a month from Top Step? What do you mean? See, maybe a bit of a short here on gold. Let's see. What do you mean increase lot size instead of taking 50k a month from Top Step? What does that even mean? I'm up like over 330,000 for the year. Not really too sure what you're saying. Let's see. This might be an alright closure, guys. Let me see. Tagging highs, holding support, holding resistance. If you get a bit of a top wick, there may be a short here. What does that mean? What do you mean? What are you saying? If I'm going to trade today, guys, it's going to be a purely combined day. Currency top wicking, futures bottom wicking. But just so you guys know, I am not trading any funded accounts before FOMC. If we get a bit of a top wick, I may get a short on the flip here. Let me see. It's not bad, 30-minute close, not the best, not the worst. Is Trade C working for me? I haven't taken any trades on Trade C just yet. I don't. I can probably. Maybe I'll trade one of these. I'm not too sure. But I haven't taken any trades in it just yet. I was trading on my top step account just before, and it was it was fine. But I mean, it looks okay. Have I missed anything? No, not yet, man. Not yet. We just got a 30-minute closure, so we may have some shorts coming in here, man. But no, nothing just yet. Miss him now. You're all good, man. But shit learning. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think is if you found, you know, July to be difficult, it's always good just to go back and back test. Like, there's one thing I would always do is just go back test my week. What did I miss? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? It's always good. It's always good to see. It's not working for me. Let me see. Let me load it up on one of my separate accounts here. Can I take a trade? Yeah, it's working for me. I took a $5 loss just to experiment that for you. So if you could send me $5, that'd be great. I just took a $5 loss just to see if Trade C was working. I can confirm it is working. I'm not short just yet, guys. I'd like to see a little bit more volume. There's not a whole heap of volume here. I'm not short just yet. Hate the 5 minute. Yeah, I hate the 5 minute too, man, to be honest. That's why this, if I'm looking at an hourly, if this hourly tags highs close like this, you may get a top wick in the next hour and still short it all the way down. Am I in now? I'm not in yet. I'm not in yet. I don't like this just chop. What's a chop? You can see gold's coming back down into that support. Like here, it's a bit of a weird area. I'm not short just yet. Yeah, you got V up, literally, yeah, right at that support as well, man. Good spot. Yeah, definitely valid on the 5 for sure. 100%, man. You don't want to get too fixated on a 5 minute trend line, but is this a valid trend line? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think what would give us more confidence as short is if we had like a higher time frame breakout. But yeah, you can spot them on the 5. Ideally, you really want to be getting good at the higher time frame though. Like, I don't want you guys to be focused on the 5 minute too much. Like, I'm trading the 5 minute when I'm here with you guys because we're trying to take quick trades, but for you guys, I want you to more so be focused on like them hourly and 30 minute ones. Yeah, it looks like it absolutely does. Head and shoulders on the hourly. Let me see. Yeah, kind of like here. If you think this left shoulder, head, right shoulder, is that what you're looking at, man? Left shoulder, head, kind of right shoulder region right now. To the upside, like this, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's kind of a bit tough. Yeah, I can kind of see it from both ways, to be honest. That's why I find gold a little bit tough here. Ideally, I want to be looking for the longs because gold's at huge daily support, but we haven't grabbed the lows. Yeah, I think it's more so just in a bit of a range, to be honest. If you can see a head and shoulders on both sides, I think this is the reality of what we're working with. Here's our support, here's our resistance. We're slap bam in the middle right now. Yeah, ranging, absolutely. 100%. Crazy how we actually have an NQ chat on Discord now. Yeah, blame Alan for that one. We kind of already had it. It just wasn't called that, but it was for everything else, which was pretty much just NQ anyway. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, John. I think it's a good idea, man. Oh, you 250? You can only claim 50%. Yeah, nice. I'll take it. What do you use to copy trade your accounts? I don't copy trade across different props. If I'm copy trading accounts, I'm just using the copy trader in that platform. So if I'm copy trading my top step accounts, then I'm using the top step X copy trader. Same as Trade C. If I'm copying in Trade C, I'm just using that copy as well. But I personally don't copy across multiple different firms. I don't like that risk, to be honest. I'm feeling tilty. I think I'll close the screens. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you have a bit of tilt or a bit of FOMO and you decide to close the charts, take that as a win, because that is a great win. Not many people see that as a win, but it is absolutely a win. If you're not feeling it today, you got FOMC later on, you don't trade today, that is a win. You protected your capital, but more importantly, you recognized your emotions. That's what most people can't do. Most people can't recognize when they're experiencing certain emotions. But if you can recognize your emotions and do something different about it, that's a big win. A very, very big win. Yeah, I know, Glenn. I'm trying to get one here, but I'm trying to get a little cheeky trade here on gold, but it's not giving me too much just yet. It's just very, very, very slow. Very slow. NQ back down. Did NQ grab any highs? Yeah, kind of back at resistance. NQ, you may see another leg higher, but that's with NQ moving this much, you know, 450 points, like that's Asia done. Asia's done for NQ. You may get another trade, but I mean, if you maximize this trade, you're done. Even if you got 50 or 100 of this, yeah, that's Asia done for NQ. See if Goldie can break out, you guys. Let me see. You also on gold, you haven't really grabbed anything. It's like we have a double top, we have a double bottom. We're kind of creeping in the middle too. Like I say, guys, no gold trades for me so far this week, guys. So you're not the only ones. If you haven't seen much on gold this week, don't worry, neither have I. But it doesn't matter, because one good trade can change anything. One good trade can change absolutely anything. Yeah, I'm thinking that, to be honest. That's why if I do trade today, guys, I'm only trading combines, because it's FOMC day, so... That's why it's not the day to go all in. It's not to say we can't trade today. We can absolutely trade today, but if you trade before FOMC, then you have to accept that risk. If the market's range, it is absolutely no surprise. Yep, nice one, Carly. Sounds good. Good idea. Smart idea, to be honest. Experiment FOMC. Yeah, definitely. I'll show you guys. How's the knee? The knee is getting there, man. The knee's getting there. I still haven't heard back from my X-ray results, unfortunately, but yeah, it's not the best, it's not the worst. Yeah, let me show you guys FOMC here. Let me do this. So this is just the best way to see what news is coming up and what that news actually means. Now, obviously, we are 90% technical traders, but it's always good just to know what news is coming up for the day and at what time, because FOMC is very big news for the markets. So when you know FOMC is coming up later on, you want to be a little bit cautious. With that being said, though, the day after FOMC in Asia, you can get very good trades. But if you just come here, where have we just gone here, FOMC statements, and we click this folder, it tells us about here. So you can see it here. And then after the statement, then you have the press conference too. It's not something I would spend a lot of time trying to understand what it means or what it does. Just be aware that it's coming up. If you want to read about it, you can absolutely do it here. For me personally, I don't really care. I let the charts tell me what the news is doing anyway. But it's like I said, it's still good to know what's going on. But yeah, you can always any news you're not really too sure on, but maybe you might find it of interest. You can come in here and go, oh, cool. Advanced GDP, what's that? You click in the folder, and it tells you about it. It tells you the fact and the history too. Sometimes you can get a little bit of a forecast as well. No, it's all good. All good. We got time. I was late, but my daily bias is sells. Correct or neutral? Yeah, my daily bias is leaning towards shorts, but also a little bit neutral too, just because we are at such huge support. We're at huge daily support. So my daily bias on gold is a little bit neutral. But ideally though, yeah, I mean, shorts into yesterday's low should still be a given, to be honest. Like, there's still a very high chance you know, even if we're going to reverse higher, that would at least come down and grab yesterday's low, because that's what gold loves to do. We come down, we tag the day lows, and then we have to push. We come down, we tag the daily lows, and then we have the push. Here, come down, tag the day lows, and then have the push. So could we be intraday bearish into day lows? Yes, I think that's the most logical thing to look for right now. But yeah, I am a little bit neutral just because of we are very close to being back at 4,000. I'm not a fan. I guess I probably was back in the day, but you watch it. We say Asia's done, unlikely to push higher. Unlikely to have another big push. You can still get scalps in here if you want to, but like they're not. Personally, I'm not interested in them trades. Like I'm interested in these trades. I don't really look for these trades anymore. They just cause me too much stress, and I just don't have a good time taking trades in here. You can take scalps in here, you can still make money, but for me personally, as I progress in trading, I understand that this is really what I want. I want these clean trades. I don't want all this crap. Like right now, you've had a huge move. You could trade like. Does that mean you can make money? Yeah, of course you can. You absolutely can. But it's more so to say that just that's not my trade of interest. I want quality over quantity, and that this to me is good quality. This to me is good quality. So when you have this big of a move up, there's a high chance you'll range. You can still make money in that range, but for me personally, they're just not my trades of interest. I want the easy trade. I want the trade where I'm experiencing very little stress and not draining very much mental capital. Well, if I jump on and I can see that gold or NQ, whatever it is, has ripped up 400 points from a mental capital preservation perspective, what is the likelihood that we have another leg higher in Asia after a 450 tick move? It's unlikely. The more likelihood is we will create a range. Get out. Whoever that was, get out. I don't know who that is, but get out. You're getting banned. Simbin. First Simbin of the day. There we go. Yeah, he is. He's very good, actually. I do like him. If we flip bearish on this 30, is there a bit of an evening star short? Yeah, there is. I just don't like how we haven't grabbed any highs. If we did something like this, I would be, if we wicked out these highs here, I would be short of this 30 now, no question. Yeah, yellow card. Now it's a red card, straight red card. Instant red card. Yellow card, you get timeout for a couple minutes. Red card, you're gone for good. They're out. You guys on Zoom, we're gonna have some. I'm gonna have some giveaways for you guys this week as well. We're gonna have some giveaways for you guys. Give away 100k real money. No, not real money, but we'll give away 250k accounts. Donating 100k for you guys. Yeah, gonna give away some accounts this week. You guys who are tuning into the masterclass tomorrow, you guys on Zoom, there's no need to be there, but you guys tuning into the masterclass, I'll also be giving away accounts there as well. So if you want to check out the masterclass tomorrow, I'll be giving away 2 or 3 accounts too. Yeah. Watching Dante yesterday, I was laughing about the guy getting kicked from his live for trading on his watch. Yeah, that's funny. Trading on his watch, what the hell? Someone asked about that before. Let me find it, send it to you guys, because it's it's such a good watch. I've watched it so many times I could literally sit here right now and watch it again. Let me find it for you guys. If NQ breaks back higher, there is the possibility to get long back up into this liquidity level. Let me see. Where is it? There's a part 1 and part 2. Yeah, stop moaning and start improving. This is the video you guys want to watch. If you haven't watched it, but you're looking for something of interest to listen to when you're out and about, or you just want something good to listen to when you're trading or waiting, it's a really, really good watch. I wish he made more videos, to be honest. Yeah, you talk more like me. Yeah, so hey man, I'm not too far off, to be honest. There's only so much patience you can have here. NQ, you may come up and squeeze this range, tagging the lows. You did just tag the highs and close pretty bearish, but you're right back down at the lows with an hourly still probably going to close pretty bullish. So bottom wick on the next hour, you may see NQ go higher. Goldie is just hanging out here, guys. I'm trying to get these gold shorts, but we're really not doing anything just yet. We got time. 1 5-minute candle can change anything, guys. One 5-minute candle can change anything. Might be quiet now, but if we get a decent breakout, cool, we got a good trade. Cost of the mentorship, there's different options, man. There's different options. Depends on what level of accountability that you want. But there is plenty of different options. The best thing to do is just fill out the form. You can chat to the team with absolutely zero pressure. It's free to have a chat and then see if it is the right fit for you, man. Ooh, Goldie, come on. Last couple of minutes here. This hourly gold could get interesting, guys. Gold could get interesting. If we get some volume close this hourly, I'll look for a short here, guys. Let me see. If we get a 5-minute closure here, I'm going to see if we can get short here on gold. Remember, guys, I will be just trading a combine today. So just accept the risk if you do trade here today. You're trading for FOMC. If you don't like that risk, just watch. I'm going to see if there's a short here. Yes, 100%, Aaron. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely watch the 30. Don't worry about this 5. I know it's difficult here because you're watching me trade the 5, but I'm trading the 5 based on this higher time frame. See, like, I'm always keeping in the back of my mind this. So yeah, definitely, man. You guys who are new to the strategy, don't even focus on the 5-minute. Get comfortable with your daily bias, hourly and 30-minute. That's it. Nothing lower. Save yourself all that noise. Oh, the call didn't come. If you shoot it over again, man, I will let them know to definitely reach out. Sorry about that, man. Stop dropping down. Yeah, don't even, honestly, don't even look at it, guys. Like I am watching the 5-minute here, but if I short gold, I'm not shorting the gold because it's a 5-minute short. I'm shorting the gold. I'm shorting the gold because you got hourly tag and highs holding resistance, and you have a 30-minute evening star shaping up. So when I'm on the 5-minute, I'm already picturing in the back of my mind how this higher time frame looks. But if you get too chopped up in here, yeah, don't even look at it, honestly. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Until we get comfortable and consistent with the hourly and 30-minute, yeah, honestly, don't watch the 5-minute. You can watch me trade the 5-minute here together with you guys, but when you're trading on your own, yeah, honestly, don't even look at it. If we break out like this guy's top wick with the 30 minutes now starting to flip back bearish, I'm going to see if there's a short here. Let me see. Top wick in this 5, I'm going to see if there's a short. Where's my top step account? Let me see. I remember, guys, I'm only trading combine here today. I'm only trading combine. Let's see. Yeah, not a fan of 5, but yeah, me neither, to be honest. Just look at the quick trades. Yeah, for you guys, I honestly don't recommend it at all. All right, there's a decent breakout, though. If we get a top wick, I'm going to see if there's a short. Let's see if there's a short into this hourly here on gold. All right, let me put a sell stop because that's a pretty decent top wick. Let's just short 3. What's the range here? Range is about 70 ticks, $200-ish. Let's see. Short into this hourly. Gold loves to get that volume into the last couple of minutes of the hourlies. Let's see. Always love lower time frames, but it stuffed me up. Yeah, I mean, like, we can definitely get you good at the lower time frame, man. But for now, we really want to master the hourly and 30-minute. Once we get comfortable with the hourly and 30-minute, you know, for sure, you know, you can start to implement it. But until then, it just saves you guys a lot of the noise, which is what I want you guys to avoid as much as you can, because sometimes getting more consistent in trading isn't about taking more winning trades. It's about eliminating them bad trades. And a lot of them bad trades can come on that 5-minute and lower time frame. And just something as simple as, you know what, I don't like the 5-minute, I'm not good at it, and you remove it, can be such a game changer. And it sounds so simple, but sometimes it can be. Is Sean still here? Sean, are you still here? Cian? Is Cian still here? Cian's still here. Same as Sean. Like, Sean used to use the 15-minute a lot. But then me and Sean, we looked back at a lot of his trades and we found the 15-minute was actually giving him a lot of losses. Well, since then, he doesn't trade the 15-minute at all. And has been having way better results just simply not trading the 15. But some people love the 15. For me personally, I hate the 15. And I've helped a lot of people get out off the 15 and 5, and they've been making way better progress. But it's like, whenever I'm trading the 5-minute, I'm only trading the 5-minute based on, I'm always keeping in the back of my mind how that higher time frame looks. Until you get that kind of skill down, yeah, don't even worry about it. Good evening, welcome. Sam, drop me a message on Instagram, man. I'll just give you access. I'm not too sure why that happened. We got a couple minutes here, guys. This is a nice top wick. If we flip bearish here, actually, I may even just, let me see if I can just short 2. Let me see if I can just sell 2 here. Risk about $100 and see if we get short more on the flip. Let me see here. Actually, I'm not going to sell stop. Let me just, I'm going to just short 2 here and just see this closes. Risk $100 here. Well, 80. I will add into it if we do break back lower. Do I think it's a good shell? A good sell? It's an okay sell. Is it the best short I've taken? No. Why? Because hourly's not the best yet. You haven't really grabbed any highs or lows. 30-minute, you're trying to get the flip bearish. So it's not the worst short. Would I say it's the best short? Not really. What would make it the best, quote-unquote, short is if you wicked more highs. But to me, it's still worth a shot. Just because it might not be the best setup doesn't mean it's not worth a try. If it's not the best setup, yeah, I just reduced my risk. I was shorting 2 micros here on a combine. I don't really care too much. Is it a trade I'll take in my funded accounts? No. But do I still want to give it a try? Yeah. And you guys who are just focused on this higher time frame, you know, you're probably really right now just actually just waiting for this hourly to close. You tag highs, you close bearish, cool, top wick of the next hour, you can still get short here. It's more of a anticipation trade here for me. But that 30 minutes trying to hold up. So let's see. If we do close, if this 5-minute closes bullish, I will probably just close minus like $30, $40. I don't really care. I want to see this 5-minute start to drive back lower. Where's that previous 30 high? See, I don't really care to have a stop all the way back up there. If I get squeezed out now, I'll just look for re-entries. Let me see. Okay, today I want to see gold go higher, but intraday I also want to see gold come down for them daily lows. Five-minute close. Back bullish, not the best, not the worst. Price sounds very choppy here today, guys. It was expected, so don't get frustrated if price does chop. It's kind of what we expected when we started the stream. Let me quick look at NQ. Remember, you may get some NQ longs too. Yeah, definitely, which is actually why I'm shorting. The lows need to be taken before a buy, 100%, which is actually why I'm trying to short. Because we're trying to short off the fact that, you know, if I'm going to be a buyer on gold, I want to see something like this, come down, grab day lows, and then see that push. Well, intraday, this is the part of the move that we're trying to take advantage of. So sometimes when you want to see like highs or lows being grabbed before the next big move, sometimes that can just be your trade. Just said a mesh nice one, man. I will check it right after this. What the fuck? Let's not do that here. These rangy markets do things to people. I don't know what's going on here. We've got someone preaching. I'm just trying to take a gold trade, man. I'm trying to take a gold trade and you're preaching. What the hell? I'm just trying to take a trade. You guys on Zoom, you guys have it good. You don't have to see what I have to see. Let's change this to ticks. How many ticks are we playing here? If we close bearish on this 5, I will look to add into this trade. Where's yesterday's low? Yesterday's low is about 100 ticks. Yeah, I would like to add into this trade. More. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, man. Lots of giveaways coming there too. If you guys haven't already checked it out, it is free to join. All right, hourly close coming in 3 minutes. How's that hourly looking? Not too bad. There is the possibility of this next hourly coming up for a top wick. So if there's a possibility for an hourly coming up for that next top wick, do we want to go break even too quick on this short? No. Why? Because our entry could be around the level where this hourly needs to come for that retest. So therefore, you would be screwing the trade at a point where it could become very valid. So this is how the next hourly could look. It's not the best drawings, but that's how the next hourly could look. So if your entry is around this area, well, except that you might have a little bit of drawdown on the open of this next hour, but it could confirm the move even more, to be honest. 30 minutes not looking too bad too. You've got a lot of equal lows down here. All we need to do is just break this support. But if we top wick in this next hour, I may short a little bit more. Full port Friday comes early, yeah, absolutely. I'll do both. I'll see if there's any trades during it, to be honest. Come on, Goldie, give us that volume. Give us that volume. NQ squeezing lower here, guys. No longs on NQ just yet. You got support back down at that VWAP area. So you may see NQ come a little bit lower. Remember, like I said on NQ, you would still very likely get that bottom wick on the next hour anyway. So you may as well just wait for the hourly to close. That's a pretty decent closure there on NQ. Goldie, what are we up to here, Goldie? Just tag the lows. Trying to wick back above. We got 1 minute here, guys. 1 minute. So if we're going to get any volume kick in, it's going to be now. So let's see. Would it be rude to full port an eval for FOMC? It would be rude to not full port an eval on FOMC. It would be extremely rude to not do that. And that is not financial advice. You're short NQ, nice. Nice. Let me see. Let's have a look at the entry, man. What about the 30 trend line? Let's see, man. 30 trend line. Like this one? Like this? This one? Yeah, yes, I say an all-in, man, yeah. Yeah, full port means full margin. Is this the trend line you were looking at, man? Alright, gold coming down for an instant top wick on this, bottom wick on this hourly, which is not really what I'd want to see, to be honest. I want to see a top wick to come down into low. So if we're bottom wicking, what does that mean? Well, it means that could be a bottom wick before going higher. Therefore, I have to manage here, unfortunately. I was hoping, which sounds stupid, but I was hoping to see a little bit more drawdown here before this sell-off. Because if this hourly is going to close bearish, you're likely top wick, and then get short. But the fact that we're opening and coming down makes me think, could this be a bottom wick to come back higher? I mean, I'm also not complaining because we are already short. Well, there's a decent spike on gold. But be careful, this could easily flip back bullish on this hourly, guys, so can't get too excited here. But it's not a bad situation to be in. But it's definitely a level to manage. There's no top wick on this hour. No top wick means it can be created at any point. Therefore, if I'm short, I have to manage my risk because this could easily just wick all the way back above now. Ooh, nice squeeze. Look at this. Let's see if we can trail a little bit here. Coming right back down for previous hourly lows. Again, previous hourly lows could be a big level to find some support. Previous hourly lows could be a reversal point, so let's manage the risk. We're down about 50 ticks in this current 5. 50 ticks? What are we down this current 5? Yeah, about 50 ticks. Nice short on gold. Let me get short from here. What we got down to the lows. Oh, look at this. Nice goldish. Look at the gold squeezing. Gold squeezing. This could easily wick back above at any point, guys. DHL Express messaging. What do you want? 50 ticks. I'm just gonna close it a little bit. I might tilt my head to see around my water bottle instead of just moving my water bottle. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Oh, Goldie. Good morning. Good morning, Gold. There we go. There you go, Gold. So you're back down into that hourly support here, guys. Look at the chart here. You're back down to that hourly support. No top wick on this hourly. Straight back down. Look at this. Look at this. 60 ticks here on gold in 5 minutes. 60 ticks. Look at this for squeeze. Any buyers here risking off this low is going to get squeezed out. Probably should have taken a little bit more size here. Straight rip down here on gold, guys. Look at this. This is a decent short, up 70 ticks here. 70 ticks. Right back down to that support. If you want to take some off of that support, it's not a bad idea. I'm only in this for 1, so I'm just gonna see if we can squeeze it here. Yeah, should have full margin. Yeah. Who said the full margin? I didn't listen. Should have full margin when we said we would. Yeah, should have full margin to funded account. Yeah, that's true. Wow, look at that. Goldie right back down to them lows, guys. Huge squeeze. Look at this. That is Goldie selling off beautifully. Right back down to them lows, and you're very likely going to come and hit yesterday's low. But that huge support there, I mean, man, look at that for a trade. Another one of my funded. Nice. Good man. How much did you get? How much did you get? $200. Nice. Amazing, man. $200 a few times a week is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. You're coming right down for yesterday's lows here, guys. Look at this. Wow, there you go. Wow, look at that on gold. Holy, look at that. 95 ticks, 97 ticks. 100 ticks locked in here on gold, guys. 100 ticks locked in. How much are we going to squeeze here, gold? Right back down into yesterday's low. Look at that. Absolutely huge. This is nice to see. See, this is why I kind of... There you go. I'm out there. Cool. Beautiful. I'm out there. 100 ticks. This is why I wanted to get short into this closure of this hourly, because that's when you can see the volume come in. Look at this. This hourly had no top wick, just open and just ripped lower. So I was shorting into the volume coming in at the last couple of minutes of this hourly. Look at that. That's a very, very, very decent short right there, guys. A very, very, very decent short. Again, not the best of technical trades, but like I said, it was worth giving it a shot. It was absolutely worth giving it a shot. I'll post that in Discord after as well. Go away. Where are we here? 100 times 4. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, no top wick, to be honest, wasn't what I wanted to see. I wanted to experience a little bit more drawdown in that trade. Because if we experienced more drawdown, it would have had more of an evening star play. Like if we did something like this. So again, if you're trading this on the hourly, it would have been tough here, guys. It really would have. I really wanted to see us do that. I would have taken more shorts if we did that. No top wick, just rip. But again, it is pre-FOMC. It's pre-FOMC price action. Could this wick all the way back above? I mean, maybe. But if you close bearish with no top wick, there is a high chance that later on you could come right back for that area. That's a pretty decent short there. Very, very, very decent short. 100 ticks in an Asian session. When you got FOMC later on, I'll take it. Yeah, exactly, Sean, which is also the most important part there, guys. So even though I executed on the 5 minute, it lined up with taking the flip of the previous 30, which is exactly why I shorted. I didn't short because it was a 5 minute breakout. I mean, I did, but I shorted because around here was the flip of the 30 minute. Flip of the 30 minute, which was forming as a evening star. See here? Flip of the 30 minute was here. So a little bit lower than the previous 30 minute. But that's exactly why I was getting short. So it wasn't just a 5 minute. Yes, I did wait for the 5 minute to show me some volume, and then I got short, absolutely. But it wasn't, this idea wasn't based on the 5 minute. The idea was based on the hourly, 30 minute, and daily, to be honest. This was a daily low. Nice, building a chicken coop, nice, good man. Enjoy, man, enjoy. Yeah, if you missed it on your fundeds, it doesn't matter, to be honest. It's not a trade I would take on across multiple funded accounts, to be honest. I didn't take this on any of my funded accounts. This is just on a combine for me. Got on the elusive fund. Yeah, nice, good man. Beautiful work. Beautiful. Does anybody not understand the trade and want me to go over it, or does everyone understand it? I'm here for you guys, so let me know. You guys on Zoom, let me know. If that's okay, yeah, of course, no problem at all. Absolutely okay. Let's see here. Let's have a quick look at NQ. NQ may get some longs. Live class is tomorrow, depending on where you are. If you hit the link, there is a countdown on there as well. Explain it? No, not with that. Not with them manners. Yeah, can you speak? Yeah, I'll explain it. Yeah, I'll explain it. It will be at 9 AM Brisbane time, whatever that is. I think it'll be early Bangkok, maybe 7ish. I'm not too sure what time it is in Bangkok. What time is it right now? 2 hours behind. 6. There you go. 6. Cool. Cool. 3 hours behind. Hit the like button, at least. Exactly. Yeah, you tell him, man. You tell him. You guys on YouTube, drop a like for the stream here as well. There's a nice short there. How many likes are we on? We got to set some. We got to start setting some goals here. Could this hourly flip all the way back up? It easily could as well, guys. Easily could. 67 likes. That better not be true. If it's 67 likes, I'm ending the stream right now. I'm running. Are we at 60? If we're not at 67 likes, why does mine say if we're at 67 likes? That is not good enough. 70, yeah, that is not good enough. We're not breaking it down here. Yeah, let's break down this trade. Let's have a look. It was a decent short. Now, I was a little bit 50-50 coming into today, to be honest. Let me share my screen with you guys on Zoom so you can see my trading view properly. Joining in my lunch break. Nice. How's the trade going? Good, man. Good. We just took profit on a gold short here. So let's have a look here, guys. So let's go to the open of today like this. And let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this analysis. So Yeah, 288 people, only 67 likes. That's shameful. Absolutely shameful. So, daily time frame. Now, to me, the daily bias coming into today was neutral, if not leaning to a little bit more bearishness. Now, why was my daily bias potentially a little bit neutral? Just because we have FOMC today and we're at huge daily support. But with that being said, you know, what did I also say? I also said, what does gold love to do before reversal? Comes down, tags daily lows, and then you have the rip. You come down, you tag day lows, then you have the rip. You come down, you tag day lows, then you have the rip. You come down, tag day lows, then you have the rip. Again, here the tag day lows, then you have the rip. So, with that simple concept, what would we say gold would do today if we were going to have a push higher? Well, if we were going to push higher, what would we do? We would do this. And even if we were just going to continue selling off, what would we also do? I mean, we're going to come and grab the lows anyway. So we can say with decent certainty, whichever gold is going to do today, whether gold's going to go higher or gold's going to go lower, we would say in each scenario, there is a very high chance these lows are going to get grabbed. Cool. Well, can that be the trade of the day? Yeah, I would say so. Oh, nice. Look at this. Look at this, David. Finally, after 4 months, just passed another combine. All I need was to reconnect with Aaron and Sean's streams. Yes. Absolutely amazing, David. That's what we love to hear. Good work, man. Good work. Slow and steady now. Amazing work. So, daily bias for the day, neutral. Why? Because we're very close to major 4,000 support. But leaning more so towards the bearishness because we haven't done everything that I just spoke about. And this, to be honest, is the real key here, guys. This is the real key here before we even drop down to this lower time frame. Look how many times this happens. It happened time and time and time and time again on gold. It's what gold absolutely loves to do. Same thing for highs. You come up, you tag the highs, you sell off. You come up, tag the highs, sell off. Come up, tag the highs, sell off. But what did you not do here? You never came up and tagged the highs before selling off. So to me, this is going to be a liquidity level. So anyone who's just tuned in is probably like, what the hell is going on here? Well, so plan of action today before we drop down to lower time frame is let's mark on yesterday's low. Why? Because that is a significant level that when we drop down to lower time frame, we want to know where that low is, because that could be a target for the day. We drop down to the hourly time frame. Cool. We got yesterday's low. See, if you were looking at this on the lower time frame, did you trade it? Yes, I just shorted gold, man. We're just breaking it down. If you looked at this on a low time frame, you would probably say, well, isn't this your liquidity grab to run higher? And I would say, yeah, it is. But why are we looking at this as another liquidity target? Because it's the daily low. And the daily low is more important than an hourly liquidity grab. So if we skip on price action, like this, where did we jump on? So we jumped on, I think at the open of this hour, you had a bit of an hourly fake out here. You broke support, you broke right back above, and I was open to potentially buying this. But remember, I said I was kind of wary of buying this. Why? Because you never really grab the daily lows. Like if you grab daily lows and then you had this fake out, I mean, I'd be buying this all day long. I'll take that trade all day long. But because you didn't, I was very skeptical to buy this next hour. So if anything, I probably had to see the next hour close. It's going to skip it forward. But if I can drop down here, you can see here, look here as well. You never really grabbed any of these lows before pushing up. So if I want to go short today on gold, but price is breaking above a level of support, well, do I just start shorting? No. Why? Because gold's not the market that's just going to reverse out of nowhere. That's not how gold moves. If gold's going to have a sell-off, what you'll very likely see is you'll probably see one of two things. You'll see a fake out. Cool. Then you'll short the next hour. Or what you'll see is a bit of an evening star play. So when I'm looking for sell setups on gold, I'm looking for an evening star or I'm looking for a bit of a fake out. Cool. Look at this. What do? We just tagged the highs, held resistance, and closed bearish. So your job is to pretty much just short the open of the next hour. Now, if I drop down to the 5 minute, because you just tagged the highs, you held resistance, I'm looking for a bit of an evening star play. So when I see this next 30 minute open and come up like this, I'm looking for the candle to close something like this, forming this evening star to come right back down into the low. That's what I'm really looking for. So now that I have had this candle here, tag highs and close bearish, confirming the start of an evening star. Fantastic. Now I can drop down to my lower time frame and see if there's a short opportunity, because I have had this candle confirm that we are finding resistance. Now, this is also very important. When this candle closes bullish, am I dropping down to the lower time frame at 1 a.m. and looking for shorts? No. Why? Because the candle's just closed bullish. So if I want to take a trade at 1 a.m., I should be looking for longs, not shorts. Why? Because you just closed bullish. But as soon as we tag the highs, we close bearish, fantastic. At 1:30, I can now start dropping down to my lower time frame and start looking for these shorts. So if we skip it along a little bit, because we kind of ranged for quite some time, no real volume, tagging highs, holding resistance, holding support, bam. As soon as we see this, there's volume. That's the next 30 starting to flip back bearish. And this is pretty much where you can start taking the shorts on the break of the low. Or I think we got shorts somewhere around here. Risking here, playing it where? All the way down into the day lows. Anticipating that you're going to get that perfect 30-minute evening star, which is exactly what you did. And voila, you just made some money for the day. So, sounds simple, sounds obvious, but that was the trade. That was the trade. Higher time frame is the key. All I looked for on the 5-minute was just a breakout. That was it. Just a bearish candle. Cool. Bearish candle. Cool. Take the short. That was it. The whole entire trade was based off daily liquidity low and hourly tagging highs, holding resistance, and a 30-minute evening star. That's it. That's all it was. Thank you much. Yeah, need some sleep. It's quite early. Yeah, nice one, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you got some money and value here today, man. See you same time tomorrow. That was the trade. If you have any questions, guys, you know I'm here for you guys. So you know, ask away, guys. And anything you guys have any questions with, feel free to ask away. If there's anything you didn't understand or don't get, you know, feel free to ask away, guys. There's no such thing as a stupid question here. That only goes to the guys on Zoom, not on YouTube. On YouTube, there is a bit too many stupid questions, but on Zoom, you guys on Zoom, you guys ask anything you want. I can't say no such thing as a stupid question on YouTube because the stupid question will come. No, you guys can ask anything. But below these daily lows, could gold find support and start making a run back for some new highs? I mean, yeah, very easily. That daily low is a liquidity level wide because that's where price could also potentially reverse from. So if price could potentially reverse from these daily lows, well, that's a level to take profit, right? Just want to pray for you. The GT3 has been good, man. It's been good. It's had a few... No, it's had one problem. But it's fun, man. It's fun. I'm not... It's going to sound stupid, but I'm not a massive car buzz. I don't drive it that much. I probably ride my e-bike more, but it's still fun. It's still fun. Yeah, it's fun, man. I still enjoy it. I'll probably only keep for like a year or something. But it's still fun, man. Yeah. Still fun. Fun to drive. Yeah, NQ with a decent sell-off as well. Very, very, very decent sell-off. You guys who caught this move up here, this is a great move. As soon as you start hitting this resistance, like I said, you know, that's very likely the move for NQ for the session. Straight back lower. Yeah, I need a track day. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Too many speed cameras in Gold Coast to give it a proper rag. Fought harder for his e-bike. Yeah, that's actually true. I use my e-bike well more than the GT3. Yeah, 100%, Mug. Yeah, if you're down, if any guys are down the Gold Coast, let me know. 100%, anytime. Anytime. Me up for a coffee for sure. Do you have any advice for closing trades early and not letting the trade play out? After my last few trades, there have been winning trades played out. I've noticed the key thing is, the key thing I keep struggling with. I mean, if you find you close your there's a few things here. It depends on how early you're talking. Like, how early are you closing your trades? One thing that I used to do on my journal is I would, let me see if I can, some of you guys have probably already seen it, but I'll just see if I can find this and show you guys. Let me see, where's my old journal? See here, this was my old journal where gold wasn't moving as much as it is now. By any means, this is on 24. Look at this, 24. Look, this is how much gold was moving. Look, 20. Look at this, 9 ticks. You guys, you got it so easy right now. I'd be lucky if I made 200 ticks in a whole month. But what I would always do, and this is one thing to add into the journal, is, you know, write down what the max. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, sorry guys. Let me see. Oh shit, you can't. Sorry, let me fix this. Sorry guys, I thought you could see my screen. That would help. You guys can see it now? Don't think I blinked all day. Yeah, nice. Nice, cool. So, one thing I would always do with my journal is, you know, if I felt like I was closing trades too early, well, I want to have real information behind that. And I also want to know how early am I closing trades. Like if I close a trade at 9 ticks, but it then hit 14, I can get over that. But if I closed a trade at 14, it ended up running to more than double. Okay, cool. That's something I need to work on. So what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll, you know, open up this trade and I'll go, okay, cool. Well, why did I close early? Oh, I closed early because it was at a nice support. Okay, well, that's pretty logical. Move on. That was fine. But go back and look on average, like, you know, here, for example, I closed this trade at 20 ticks. It ran into 80. So I'll go back and I'll look and I go, what the fuck did I do so wrong on that trade? Why did I close that so early? And then you can kind of see, oh look, maybe there was a next target up here. Maybe I could have taken some off here and held some runners. And I wasn't using, you know, the daily targets like we do as much now. But you want to, you know, sometimes like you can just take a trade and maybe you close one trade too early. You go, oh, I keep closing my trades early. But you really want to see like the hard information behind that. So you can look like on average, you know, my trades run into 30 ticks, but I keep closing at like 9 ticks. Okay, cool. I'm closing too early. So you want to know the actual statistics behind it and be able to go look back at the trades and see why did you close that trade too early? Why did you not hold runners? Because sometimes it couldn't be logical. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 30 ticks back then was different. Yeah, it was minis. Yeah, so if I look here, like what is this? This should be the profit if it's saved. Yeah, $700. I was trading 2.5s. 2.5s making $700. Where's another one here? 30. What's this? Let's see. Yeah, this is when gold was moving, and this is only what 2 years ago. Look how small gold was moving just 2 years ago. Like this is me still taking like decent moves in the markets. Like see that? That's a decent short. If that was a short right now on gold, that'd be a couple of 100 ticks. Yeah, if you guys want a copy of this, like if you guys want a copy, I can definitely send it to you. It's an old one. I don't use it anymore, but if you guys want it, you can have it. What's this? Total probability $5,800. Look, just small size. 2.5. See, like trading fives. If I trade a 5 lot now, fuck, I'm blowing my account. Look at that. 5 lot, $600. That's crazy. Sean has a I think Sean has a good journal. This is super basic, but I mean, if you guys want a copy, you can have it. If you want to go back and look at some of my old trades, for example. What's this? It's always good just to go back and like you can just see like all the old trades. Juiced up. Yeah, Sean's is way better than mine, to be honest. Mine's not the best. I don't use this much anymore, but if you guys are looking for a free journal, like you can make this pretty easy. Yeah, shoot over. Yeah, 30. Yeah, 100% Jack's got on, man. Yeah, 30 ticks, which is crazy because we're only talking 2 years ago. We're only talking 2 years ago, but if you got gold at 30 ticks, like that was a decent day. Like where are we here? Let's go back a bit here. And it would be a good move as well. Let's have a look here. Maybe it's not. Maybe this was only a year ago. How many ticks was this move here? That's a decent move. Let me see. Oh, is it 2 years ago? Crazy that 2 years ago, if you got like 30 ticks in a session, like that was a good day. See, 250, like that's a huge move. 200, don't get me wrong, 250 is great, but now that'd be like 400, 500, 600. Like, you know, when we used to be taking these moves on gold, like if we got this move here, yeah, like it's max 100 ticks, which is still decent. Whereas now, like this move, and this is a 30-minute time frame. This move up here in a 30-minute time frame, you're talking like 500 plus now. Yeah, I use TradeZella a lot now, man. Yeah, I use TradeZella a lot. I really like TradeZella just because it's automatic. Got it connected to my personal account and it just goes in straight away. I do like TradeZella. I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do this. Oh, where are we? Let's have a look. Where are we? Come on, gold. Holy crap. Look at that rejection on gold. You may still get a bit of a wick fill there. I wouldn't get too excited just yet. NQ, look at that. NQ spike lower as well. NQ spike lower there. Yeah, and the patience paid. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, patience paid. Didn't even say thank you either. But I'm grateful. Yeah, 30 ticks, man. 30 ticks. If I got like 200 ticks in a month, that was a good month. Let me see what other old journals do I have. When was this? Swing trading journal. I got loads in here. I got other people's journals in here too. Swing trading journal. When's this from? Oh, that went well. Here's my swing trading journal. That lasted long. That was a bad trade. Why the fuck did I take that trade? That was a crap trade. I have no idea when this is from. This is only from 25. Yeah, nice. That's good. One thing I am yeah, exposing yourself now. Yeah, get rid of that. Someone do not touch that. One thing I am working on. I've been working on it since I was like in Italy, and I'm hoping to have something done soon. But one thing I am trying to make is a physical journal. It's something that I want to use myself, and it's something I think could help people a lot. Is a physical journal that you can actually write in, like a daily check-in. I've been working on it for literally a very long time. But it'll be like an actual physical book that you guys can have, and it will check in with you every single day. You'll fill it in before you trade. You'll fill it in after you trade as well. I've been working on it for quite some time, but it's going to be very good. Yeah, I'm definitely 100%. You probably could. I've just finalized some designs, but if you have any tweaks you'd love to help, yeah, 100%. I'd appreciate that, definitely. Designing is absolutely not my expertise, so yeah, 100%. I can send you what I've got so far in Discord, definitely. Yeah, everyone with that link Sean said, just request access. Love that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, let me see if I can. Let me see if we got time. Let me see if I can show you guys a glimpse. Where are we? Let me see if I can show you guys. I've literally been working on it since I was in Italy. It's been taking me some time, but let me see if I can show you guys. I won't show you the content, but see, it'll be like this, and it's. I want to make it physical because personally, for trading psychology, I feel like putting pen to paper is so much more beneficial. Like, you can do journals online, but I feel like personally writing shit down helps a lot. So this is what's going to happen. It's just an example. It's going to have way more in this as well, but this is what you guys are going to be able to do every day. You can do a check-in, how you're feeling, what's on your mind, not just trading. Then it'll be your intentions. One thing you won't do today, you'll also do a post-session reflection as well. The biggest decision you made, the biggest lesson, how you handled your trade, and a reset for tomorrow. And it's got way more in this as well. Like I say, I've been building this for quite some time. But for me personally, I think putting pen to paper and building something like this is really going to help. So I have only just started some sample copies, but I hope to have it done soon. But for me personally, I just love writing shit down. I don't have a physical psychology journey, and I feel like it would be really good. So Nice, Glenn. Quality. Oh, what is it? What the hell? A VB in there as well. Nice. Nice. But yeah, hopefully I'll have some. Have some done soon. Find another trade for us to enter. Yes, buy gold. Buy gold below daily lows up into 40, 50. Why don't I buy at the sweep of the low? This low isn't a buy for me. My preferred direction was shorting. Why? Because yesterday closed very bearish. Look at yesterday's close. Do you want to be a buyer or a seller here today? Look at this. Look at this for a daily close. You closed down almost 700 ticks yesterday, so I don't just want to buy the lows for the sake of it. My preferred direction is to short into the day lows following yesterday's candle. So I don't just want to start buying for no reason. But also, not only that, is we've made money here today pre-FOMC. So I think we have to be happy with what we got. We got to be happy with what we got here today. Pre-FOMC. And look at that. No top wick. Price can come right back to that high. Look at that, guys. 30-minute, hourly wicking all the way right back above. If you really want to go long, just let this hourly close. But be careful, because like I say, it's FOMC day. It's FOMC day today. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I'll have this in the next few months. But it's got weekly check-ins. It's got monthly check-ins. There's lots of like tilt triggers in here as well. There's a lot of stuff in here. I wish I had my old journals. I think I do somewhere at my parents' house, but I always used to write shit down. Like, I always used to write shit down. Always. But more so the psychology part. Like, you can do the technical journaling side part, which is very important, but most people don't journal the mindset part, which to me is the most important part to document. Like, people just focus on just journaling the technicals all the time, which, don't get me wrong, is important. But you also have to know your tilt triggers. Like, what sends you on tilt? Why did you tilt today? Well, gold had a massive rip up before I was able to jump on the markets. I had a bit of FOMO and I chased it. Okay, cool. That's a tilt trigger. Next time that happens again, well, I want to have recognition of that. Yeah, paper form. Yeah, for sure. That's good. Yeah, I want to make it like a nice book you guys can keep forever. So, see if we can get some made. And there's any of you guys who come on the retreats as well. Like, I'll bring some along there as well. We'll do some giveaways for some as well. Like, we'll do lots of stuff with them. But it's something that I built because it's something I want to use, and I think it's something that will help you guys a lot. Michael, took me over 2 years, man. I lost in trading consistently for at least 2 years, at least. But I don't think it should take you guys as long as it took me, because I went round a lot of crap that hopefully you guys don't have to go through. If you haven't already, maybe some of you guys already have, but ideally you don't go through the same BS that I went through. Yeah, where's Sean's journal? Let me see. Oh yeah, this is way nicer than mine. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, if you guys want to use the journal as well, remember it's view only, but if you just go make a copy, you guys can put your own stuff in. Same with my journals too. You won't be able to edit it because then it'll edit for everyone else. But if you go file, make a copy, then you guys can fill in your own. This is good, Sean, too. I like this. This is really nice. This is really nice. This is very important as well, guys. The amount of times I get people saying to me that, you know, oh, I'm not making money, like I'm having a really bad time. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see your journal. Let's go through your trades. Oh, well, I don't have a journal. I'm like, okay, well, you don't have a journal? Well, how the fuck do you know where you're going wrong? You don't. You're just guessing all the time. So this is, as much as this may be tedious to do, it absolutely is, but it's very important. This is clean as well, Sean. This is beautiful. Wow, look at that Goldie flipping bullish right off them daily lows, guys. Look at that. Yeah, this is really nice, man. This is really nice. What's the different colors, Sean? Is it the different colors is what? Different. Oh, here. Break evens and losses, nice. So these are wins, losses, and break-evens. Nice, this is cool. What's this? What's purple? Is that a tilt? Purple means blew my account. What's purple? Oh, but so if you just read the document in front of you, mate, you'll see it. Break even, then hit TP. Yeah, nice, nice. Again, that's a very important stat to know as well. Very, very, very important. Yeah, 100%. Makes me feel better after a bad trade. Yes, 100%. When you write it down and you document it, yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, this is nice, man. This is really nice. This is really clean. And as I say, there's not that many red trades in here. Should we expose Sean? Let's have a look at some of Sean's red trades. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a bad trade, man. Yeah, definitely. This is okay. This is a good example of a trade not to take. No, I'm joking. But I actually think this is a very, very, very important stat. The amount of times that people just write down break even, but they never know what happened after break even is crazy. Like taking a break even, people think, oh, that's alright, I took a break even. But no, if you keep taking break evens, then trades keep hitting your TP. Like that's something you have to work on. So that's something that's also very, very, very important to track. That's actually really good to see. That's one thing that I didn't have in mind. That's very, very, very important. Very important. Yeah, the days you don't want to journal, the days you have to. Yes, 100%. 100%. Very, very, very key. How much we got on this combine left? $400. Look at that. Goldie straight back. Great exit there, guys. Great exit. Where did we exit the shorts on gold? Right at the day lows. Why? Because it's a potential reversal point. Look at that. You just come down from hitting the lows to all of a sudden you're right back up another 150 ticks. That's kind of crazy. I'm very, very interested to see what FOMC does today. But I really wouldn't be surprised if we start to see another leg high here on gold. How often is it that gold prints the high of the week on a Monday? Not very often. If gold does catch some buying, into August, we could be in for a very good month. Because into August, you could see gold back at like 4,200, 4,250. Which would be an absolutely huge range to play. All long trades? Was it all long trades? Was it, to be fair, it was in January. Was that when gold was just so bullish, to be fair? Yeah, wait. Yeah, let me see. Let me see January. Where was January? Yeah, January was just ridiculous, right? Where is it? Yeah, yeah, that was January, yeah. Which is actually very, very good to see. There's not many sell trades in the journal in January. Because look at January. Like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's just huge. That's when I remember this. When we were trading to start the year, it was actually very difficult. Because gold was just printing new all-time highs every day. And we were like, what the hell are we supposed to do with that? It was actually very hard trading in like this in hindsight looks easy. Oh, you could have bought in January and made great money. But in real time, it's actually really hard to trade. It's really hard to trade. And then look at that, rip down and then boom, straight back higher. It's been a crazy year for gold. It's been a crazy year. 3 months at one stage without taking a short. Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. If I reach 3K on the combine, then it's just a new funded account. I have 3K here on this funded account. This is funded, so I got 3K here, so I can take a payout on this one right now. Yeah, look, this one's up 53,100. So I could take a payout on this one. This one is just a challenge, so if I get this funded, then cool, then I can maybe trade it. But days like today, I just like to trade the combines, not the funded accounts. All right, guys. So that being said, I'm gonna shoot off here, guys. Been on for about 2 hours. Good session today, guys. Patience absolutely paid. Now, tomorrow, if you guys are around, I'll be hosting the free masterclass. In the masterclass, guys, I'm gonna be doing giveaways. We're gonna be teaching more of gold. I'm gonna be doing some exclusive opportunities to join the mentorship and love even more as well. So, and learn even more, I should say. So, appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. I'll see you guys on the masterclass tomorrow. If not, I'll be right back here again on Friday. Remember, it's FOMC day, so trade safe. Lock in the profit. Good trade today. I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow. Trade safe. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
you